Tuesday, November the 9th, 2023. About 1:25 in the afternoon. That one's cutting off. What's going on? No, that's that. Okay, about 1:25 in the afternoon. Let's see what the temperature is. This is US Highway 27. I think Georgia Highway 1. We're headed north from Armuchee towards Ga and Summerville. GoPro Black 10 is not functioning, which is not unusual. We're recording with the DJI Osmo Black, DJI Osmo 3, Action 3. I usually use this one just for the selfie stick and slide, stick it underwater. But we'll use it for the windshield today. Looks like the battery's about half full. We brought our extra batteries, so we'll have plenty of juice. Been a really nice autumn and fall so far. A little bit of a cold snap, not really bad. This is the third video with the 2007 Forester since getting it back. The first two were getting it home, and this one is the first venture out. It's an E450 van type with a Forester camper. I think it's 32 feet long. $14,900, might as well say 15,000 miles. And $14,996. We'll turn 15,000. As usual, we don't know where we're going. Nothing out of the ordinary yet. I think Vicky's too excited to talk. She's looking out the window, grinning like a possum. Up on Dirt Town Deli up here on the left, one of the favorite little places to eat. Nice people, good food. If you're in the area and they're open, you need to try them out. That's not any kind of paid endorsement, it's just from eating there and visiting with them and stuff like that. I wish I could get some paid endorsements. The product store is up and running. I've got to add some more products, different things, so it'd be nice if you were to see something you like and buy it, but don't buy anything just for the heck of it. I'm going to order a mouse pad, I think, with Vicky's Barn on it. I really like that. And I need a couple of mice pads. Mine are, I've been using them for so long, they're worthless. That right there is just about turned into a used car lot. They got stuff sitting out there for sale all the time where it used to not be. They sold that. And that Glenda Mitchell right there, she will take care of your injuries and they'll come to you. Volunteer Gore Fire Department, that's one. There's another one over off of, I think it's Silver Hill. We'll be going across Armuchee Gap and then down into Summerville. Turning to the left up here and weaving back around, through these little back roads, you come out on, I think it's Georgia 100 or 101, and you can turn right and go to Summerville, or turn left and go on down to some of these other places. You turn right here, it'll take you over to Subligna. You go straight through Subligna, it'll dead end into 136. If you turn right at the stop sign, well, I don't think it's a stop sign, but if you turn right in Subligna, it'll take you over to Villanelle to start with, and then on over to Dalton. But it also goes by 3 different National Forest Service roads, crossing creeks, and it has an equestrian parking lot with equestrian trails. Now look at that. Is that for sale? No, that truck's not for sale. I don't know. That GMC 4-wheel drive truck, it looked pretty rough, but I would be interested in it. But also on the left out there, once you turn right in Subligna on East Armuchee, Manning Mill is out there. You turn left on Manning Mill, it'll take you back through, but it'll take you to a National Forest road and a nice creek where they do stock the creek for fishing. There's some interesting rock strata here. Years ago, millions of years ago, that was on the bottom of the ocean. The Pinhoti Trail will cross over here about the crest up here. Pinhoti runs from over in Alabama all the way up through, I'm not sure how far it goes into Georgia. I don't know if it goes into Tennessee or not. I think it's about 200 and something miles long though. And I think it's rated fairly difficult, at least parts of it. This is an E450 with a V10. I guess it's that Ford Triton V10. We're going to have to merge over to the left.
Does the Pinhoti join the Appalachian Trail?
I don't know. I don't know if the Pinhoti, it ought to come close, I would think, to the Appalachian Trail. When we get down to the bottom of the hill and just barely start back, if you turn left, it'll take you to Sloppy Floyd State Park. James H. Sloppy Floyd State Park. It's a nice state park. They've got camping, they've got fishing. have cabins, but I'm not sure about cabins. This is, like I said, it was about 50 miles back to Vicky's house from the RV place, but this will be the maiden voyage, actually checking it out. All the gauges look good. You turn left here, it'll take you over to James H. Sloppy Floyd State Park, and if you go all the way through, it'll take you back over to that either Georgia 100 or 101, whatever that is over there again. We'll be going down sort of a long stretch here and then cross over what river is it? Anyway, we'll cross over it and go into Summerville. A lot of oranges and reds, some yellows. Vicky likes those rumble strips. I don't like them at all.
This is the Pinhoti Trail. Is a 335-mile backcountry trail that runs northeast from Talladega National Forest in Alabama to Springer Mountain in Georgia, where it joins the Benton, McKay, and Appalachian Trail.
Okay, well, it'll join the Appalachian Trail, 335 miles, starting over at Talladega National Forest and going to whatever, Springdale or Spring something, Georgia. Springer, Georgia. Everything, well, maybe not everything, but some of what you might want to know about Pinhoti Trail. And I meant to point it out, we crossed that crest, but back here at US Hwy Gap. Summerville city limits. I think we'll pull into the Ingalls parking lot and just do a walk around, checking out the tires, looking for any fluid leaks. Just give it a little look over and make sure everything's looking okay. All the gauges look good. Dowdy Park to the right there, loaded with the flags. That's a nice park. That's where that railroad turnaround is too. Roundabout, or whatever you want to call it, that it turns the locomotives around and heads them back north right there. We're going to pull over here all by ourselves. We'll do a walk around. I'm going to walk into Ingalls right quick. One item I want to check out. But we will take the camera and we will do a little walk around. We're going to pig up about 4 spaces right here. There are plenty of others. Okay, let's turn it off. Going to do a little walk around.
You're good, Richard.
Okay, we're going to need to change the battery too. But we're going to do just a walk around and make sure nothing's leaking and all of this stuff. Make sure everything looks right. I've got some red sealant, red RVT sealant. I need to glue that back on there. We need to get that back here glued back on. The two batteries are bad. The cabin batteries are bad. Gonna have to get, but don't think we need to get two batteries for her until the spring. There's no need in having two batteries sit all winter and not being used. We haven't even looked in here in the storage either, have we? Oh, what's in there? Everything cleaned out. Looks good in there, doesn't it? The duct tape is worn off of this. We're going to have to put that back on because the birds get in there and make nests. Looks like that light up there, I need to check that wire coming out. It may need some sealant around that to keep water out of there. We'll check on that and see. Well, everything looks okay from, I'll peep underneath there and see if there's any fluids. I hadn't been driven except for the other day in over a year, well over a year. Get down, get down. Everything looks good under there. Okay, let's turn this off. Yeah, we didn't check the generator either. They had to replace a fuel pump on the generator. Okay, let's turn this off. This will be a wrap, and that'll be the end for this video. And I'll put a new battery in, and we'll start another video. Okay, I guess we can give y'all a tour of the inside here. This will be the first meal back in baby. The couch is slide. The slide goes out about 2 feet. It makes a lot more room in here when it's slid out. But like I said, without the batteries, we won't try to do any of that kind of stuff. You got the sink, the stove, microwave, refrigerator, little table that I think makes into a bed as well. Control panel controls all the stuff. Shower. This was Raphael's house. He was the bushy-tailed field mouse that lived in the van for a couple of years, or in the RV for a couple of years. The bedding, when they washed the RV, they left this vent open. It's open again. You know what? I think the air coming through pushes that open, unwinds it and pushes it open. And it rained in here and got the bedding wet, so we set it out. And then the little bathroom. So that's pretty much it. This will be a wrap then.